Hey there everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. Today we're going to be creating some tags and gift card holders for the upcoming holiday season. And we're going to be using an adorable stamp set from Colorado Craft Company along with other products from Simon Says Stamp. The stamp set that I'm using today is the Christmas hats, and I'll also be using some tag dies from Simon Says Stamp along with other Christmas products from Simon, including this holly and pine frame, which I happen to be die cutting from glitter paper right now. I'll layer this on top of one of the tag dies that I'm cutting from some pattern paper, and I'll use some micro dot sheets to attach this frame on top of my tag. My goal here is to create some really fun and simple tags along with gift card holders that can be paired together for some beautiful holiday gift giving. The micro dot sheets make adhering dies like this holly and pine frame really simple and easy. If I'm making my tags from pattern paper especially, I usually like to double up my tag and die cut it from a piece of cardstock as well and glue those two pieces together. Not only does this make a sturdier tag, but it also gives me a space to write on the back. So I always recommend layering some paper behind your tag just to reinforce it and give you a place to write on it. If you're making tags from just some plain cardstock, I love taking embossing folders and running them through with the cardstock to emboss a beautiful design on them. You could also do some really cool stenciling instead. Let's start making some gift card holders. So I have this gift card envelope die and I'm cutting it from some pattern paper. I'm going to fold on all of the score lines that are created when you cut this die out. This makes assembling a lot simpler and it gives it a really nice clean look. After folding on all those score lines, I'm then going to take some Simon Says Stamp redline tape in 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to adhere the two flaps together and then the bottom flap to close up the entire envelope. Simon Says Stamp redline tape is really good for projects like this because it's super strong and you know it's not going to fall apart easily. So after opening and closing this envelope multiple times, it will still be holding together really well. Another gift card holder that I created used the pillow box die from Simon Says Stamp. I die cut this from some pattern paper as well, and again, just like the envelope, it creates all the score lines that you need in order to assemble this into a finished piece. There is one area that you need to add adhesive to, and I'll use again that 1/8 inch red line tape to close this flap to the other side of the pillow box, which forms the entire piece and encloses everything. The two tabs on the top and bottom, those get folded over to create the box closure. The other gift card holder that I'm using is the box and bow set. So this is a really cool one because it actually looks like a present when you finish assembling it. So I'm die cutting the base from some cream cardstock and I'll fold it over in the middle to form the card. You'll notice that it creates two notches, which is where you're going to slip your gift card into. This is a really simple one to put together. I also wanted to decorate the front of it so that way I could have a really nice pretty pattern. For this, I used the Delicate Snowflake stencil from Simon Says Stamp and I attached it to that card with some very, very low tack tape. I'll use some white paste to apply through the stencil to create a really nice pretty snowflake pattern. And I'm just applying this paste with a palette knife, carefully making sure I don't pull up on any of the edges of the snowflakes so that I get a really nice clean embossed design. There's a really cute bow and string that comes along in this gift card holder, and they look great when you die cut them from some red glitter cardstock to match for the holidays. I used redline tape to adhere these pieces as well, and it forms a cute little gift box in no time at all. So now let's move on to adding some cute stamped images. We're going to use that Christmas hats stamp set, and I'm stamping those images with Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink onto some white cardstock. This white cardstock happens to be from Hammermill, and it works really well for Copic coloring, which is what I'm going to do to color in these images. I kept the coloring pretty simple, and I colored every single one of these critters' hats red and white to look like Santa hats, and I also colored the critters in very similar colors. This way, everything looks very cohesive together. I have almost like a set of gift card holders that look really pretty together because we use similar colors. Now, if you weren't worried about matching up all your gift card holders to be cohesive, you could change up the colors for any of your images. If you're interested in any of the Copic colors that I used today or any of the other supplies that I used throughout these gift card holders and tags, be sure to check out the video description below for all that information. So after I finish coloring all these cute little critters, I will cut them out, and there are coordinating dies for these as well. I'll start assembling them then onto my tags to create some really cute Christmas tags. So for this one, I used the etched berry stem from Simon Says Stamp and cut it from some green cardstock, layered that on top of my tag, which is made from some pattern paper and has a tag cut from white cardstock glued behind it, so that way it's a little bit more sturdy. And then I embellished it with a few jewels from Memory Box to add a really nice sparkle to those berries. For this particular tag, I embossed it with a Simon Says Stamp Holiday Greenery embossing folder, and I used some white pigment ink to burnish over top of the raised areas of this design. That creates a really pretty look, and it highlights the beautiful design that this embossing folder has. This will be a perfect background for my little Santa pup, and I'll just go ahead and put a little bit of glue on top of his Santa hat so I can add a bit of sparkle with some clear rock candy glitter. Glitter always is great for the holidays, so I really love adding that whenever possible. For this particular tag, I used that pine and holly frame, glued that on top of some patterned paper, and added one of our cute Santa critters on top. This one's a cat. I decided to pair this one with the Pillow Box gift card, and I wrapped a bit of twine around that pillow box. This will not only embellish the box, but it's going to give me a place that I can tie the tag to. So after I've wrapped this around the pillow box, I'll then slip one end of that twine through the tag and then tie everything into a nice little bow, and that's going to secure the tag to the box. So here's a look at some of the tags and gift card holders that I created using the Colorado Craft Company Santa hat set, and then many of Simon Says Stamp's dies, stencils, embossing folders, and more. I love how they turned out. They are so fun, and they were really easy to put together. So I hope that these will inspire you to make some for your upcoming holiday gift giving, and that they will be quick, simple, and easy for you to make. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you'll give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more to share, but until next time, I hope you have a fabulous day.